Hi Yellow 6 students, this is Mrs. Shomura-Takata, and today I'm going to be going over one of the thinking maps that you are going to have to do today, and it is the brace map. So I'm going to go over the directions and what you need to do so that you can complete this assignment. All right, we'll get started. And I'm giving you a bravo, a clap, 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 because you're almost done and you can do this, okay? So today I will be going over slides 26, 27, 28, and 29. And that's all. It's only one slide, one map this time, just the brace map. So this slide talks about what the brace map is. So the thinking process that's involved in a brace map is identifying parts to whole relationships. So 21st century learners use brace maps to identify parts of a whole, deconstruct problems, show physical components, which are parts that make up the whole. Some question examples might be, after analyzing the structural parts of blank, what would you suggest to make improvements? There are a couple of frame of reference questions that you should be able to answer after completing a thinking map like this, a brace map. One is, why is it important to know the parts that make up the whole? And a second question would be, how has the parts information on this brace map helped you understand the whole better? Okay, so the next slide, slide 27, is the one you're going to actually be filling out. So this one is empty. And hold on, let's see if I can pull up the directions. Okay, there we go. So click on the purple boxes, and again, I want to remind you that the purple boxes are text boxes. So if you take it and you move it somewhere, oh no, all you have to do is go back to the undo button and click it, and it puts it back where it belongs. Okay, so you'll click on the purple box and you'll type in your answers. So in the box on the far left, which is the one all over here all by itself, you will type in your name. We would like you to type in your first, middle, last name, everything, okay? In the two boxes to the right, which are these two, let's see if I can pull this down a little bit. Don't go too far. Okay, these two boxes, you are going to type out the names of two people who helped raise you, one name in each box. So we know that families are different, so maybe you were not raised by a mom and a dad. You're just going to choose two people that you feel raised you. So maybe it was dad and grandpa. So you'd write your dad's name here and your grandpa's name here. Okay? And you write one name in each box. So that's why there's two, 1 and 2. Then you will talk to the people that raised you. And you will ask them the names of two important people who helped raise them. So let's say this was dad, like my example. You're going to ask dad, who were the two people that helped raise you? So maybe for dad, it was mom and dad. So then you'd write their names here. You'd ask your dad, what's your mom and dad's name? And then they'd write it there. And let's say it was grandpa. Remember, it was dad and grandpa that helped raise you. You'd ask grandpa, oh, grandpa, who raised you? And grandpa might tell you who raised him. Okay, and then you'd write their names here. Okay, so I'm going to move on to slide 28. Slide 28 is an example. Now, I intentionally made this example like kind of haywire because with last names, because families are really complicated, and that's okay. So the individual who completed this brace map, the imaginary student, was Sam Lau. Okay? And Sam Lau was raised by Riley Lau and Sammy Min. Okay? Riley Lau was raised, oh, I messed that up, I gotta do that, by Joey Fung and Cheryl Kainoa. Sammy Min was raised by Hannah Yamamoto and Yoongi Min. Okay? And so this is Sam Lau's brace map, and kind of like a family tree. All right, so the last page is where you are going to write your answer to the frame of reference. And we want to remind you that when you do a thinking map, it's not just to fill out the spaces. The thinking map is actually supposed to help you think about the information you've put in the thinking maps. And it's to kind of spur you to higher level thinking. So the question you're going to want to answer for this particular brace map is, why is it important to know who raised you and who raised the people who raised them? So the parts that make up the whole. So who raised you, and then who raised the people who raised the people who raised you. So for this, it's not really an example because we want you to try to come up with this on your own. But one of the things to help you, like to give you a hint, would be maybe focus on the values and beliefs that have been taught to you through the people who raised you and who raised them. So for example, maybe somebody who raised you really valued and believed that you need to work hard in life. Like life is not easy, you have to work hard. And they've taught that to you. Maybe somebody who raised you taught you and valued you to just be strong and to keep going no matter what. Others might have raised you to believe you need to rely on other people to help you get through things because we need community. So there's all these different values and beliefs that have been taught. And so I want you to kind of focus on that as opposed to, oh, well, this person raised me and that's it. Like you haven't really thought about why it's important to know who they are inside and how that has impacted and affected you. Okay. All right. So again, when you do yours, it's not going to have this. In fact, I think I'm probably going to put the focus on values and beliefs in the speaker notes, which is the bottom part here where the instructions are, because I want you to kind of be thinking about that when you are answering this question. If you have questions and you're not sure what to do, even after this video, you can call or text your teacher's Google Voice. You can email them, or you can come in at office hours, okay? So don't be afraid to ask. That's what we are here for. We want to support you, okay? So good luck with this, and you can do it. See you later. Bye.